What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another live stream in the Tour of the United States series. In this episode, we're going to be continuing from Portland, Maine up to Burlington, Vermont in the Flight Factor 757-200 Cargo Edition. As you can see, we're FedEx Express today. This is a flight that is done in real life, by FedEx. As always, I like to do flights that are done in real life. I think this is going to be the 8th attempt at this flight. Every single time that we've done this flight, it has crashed. And I don't mean that I've crashed the plane, I mean that the simulator itself has crashed for whatever reason, whether it be me clicking outside of the sim to just all kinds of different things. I have no clue what it is. So we're going to try and hopefully make this flight and be done with it, because I am so over this flight, honestly. So we got just a little bit of the overhead set up. I'll go ahead and get the rest of it set up real quick. Our plane is getting loaded. We're getting our fuel on board. Getting our IRS is aligned right now. And we have pretty good VATSIM coverage. So we're hoping that we can stay connected and have no issues at all, but there's really no telling what's going to happen here. So real quick, we'll take a look at the coverage. So I'll give you guys a look at our left monitor here, and as you can see, very busy on VATSIM, but we're really only concerned about Boston Center. So if we hit this refresh button, we're going to be going over here to BTV from Portland, Maine. Pretty short flight. It's about 120 nautical miles, 41 minutes flight time. Our last flight we flew from Manchester MHT, so you can see just the sheer difference in the length of the flight. Much different. Also, real quick, I want to get Project Fly running. And we'll get that set up, that way we can track our flight. So we're going to cancel our previous one because it crashed. I'll get that set up real quick. Okay, we got that in there. Now the last thing we want to do is get our FMC set up. Let's connect to VATSIM.
For which you flight level 350. Canada 2234 Boston Center, welcome aboard.
Boston Center, FedEx 1848 over Portland, looking for IFR up to Burlington.
FedEx 1848 on the quest, and 109 Mike Whiskey for exchange proof.
For exchange proof, have a good day, 9 Mike Whiskey.
FedEx 1848, clear to Burlington International Airport, Haskell 3 departure. Haskell then has filed, maintain 3000, departure this route Kati, squawk 4632.
Cleared to Burlington, Haskell 3. Haskell then has filed 3000 up to our cruise, this frequency, and 4632 in the box. FedEx 1848.
FedEx 1848, read back correct, call for taxi, 12 altimeter is currently 3031, wind 340 to 10.
Roger, we got that altimeter and those numbers, FedEx 1848. So let's get our altimeter set real quick. 3031. And we'll go to route. We're going Portland. Then we're going over to Burlington. KBTV. Our flight number is FedEx 1848.
Number 10 Bravo.
And we're going to
10 Bravo, go ahead. Not sure you understood. It was to descend at pilot's discretion, 8,000, just for future reference. So you didn't need to descend immediately because now you're going to be down there for a while, but oh well.
Oh, I'm already at 8,000, 10 Bravo.
Got it.
Boston Center, FedEx 1848. Not sure if he gave us departing runway.
FedEx 1848, taken.
What runway can we expect out of Portland for FedEx 1848?
Kind of split right down the middle there, so it's your choice. You want 29er or 11?
Okay, Roger, we'll take 29er.
Sounds good, 29er it is.
Boston Center, JetBlue 688, follow 330.
688 Boston Center, welcome aboard.
Haskell 3, Lebanon,
Yeah, that.
and then our arrival, we'll put in ILS for 33 right now. Not sure if that's what we're going to take or
FedEx
not.
1848, yeah. If you want 36, that's fine. Like I said, it's a direct crossing pretty much. But if you want to go at 36, I know it's a shorter runway, but you can do that as well. The wind's directly into that runway.
Yeah, we'll just stick with a 29er. We're pretty heavy today, so I don't want to risk it. FedEx 1848.
Sounds good.
And I just messed up our whole entire route, so we're going to go ahead and fix that. Lebanon, departure, arrival. We'll just double check that looks good. I'm pretty sure it does. I've done this flight plan like 15 times now. Looks great. IRSs are aligned. Performance index. Let's take a look at our charts here. And I'm actually doing it on my other computer just to eliminate having any issues
Here,
at all.
125.32, thanks for the service, man.
And we're going to have 78 vacant puddle 250.
183.9. And our alternate, we're expecting, looks like 10. Go 182.9 just to get our weight right. Takeoff, we're gonna go flaps 5. Let's check our CG. 27. Trim value of 3.8. That's about 3.8 there. Let's check our temperature, which is 7. And we'll get our VREF speeds. Should be good to go. So at this point, we're going to go set this to 3000.
Boston Center, Air Canada 008 with you, flight level 350.
Boston Center, Canada Air 2230 with you, flight level 350.
Canada 2230, Boston Center, good evening, Roger. Got an 1807, clear direct 10 on the runway 6 localizer, expected Aegis approach to center maintain 7000.
Between -8
Yeah, an 1807 direct 10 on the runway 6 localizer, expect the Aegis approach to center maintain 7000.
Got it, Hana and 7000 maintain.
Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay, so let's get our pushback going.
November 134 Mike Whiskey, looking for a specific approach to Hartford.
Boston Center, this is for the PRP IFR 7, so LDA 2, please.
Oh man, I hope I didn't have all that's
Mike Whiskey, Roger.
shown. If I did, I do apologize. Got everything set up. We'll just take a look at our overhead. As you can see, we got everything set here.
Air Canada 008 with you, flight level 350.
We've got our flight plan set, and everything's programmed in.
Boston Center, good evening, Metro 771, 10.6 for 14,000.
Metro 771, Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain flight level 230.
230, Metro 771.
At 1807, cross Penna at or above 3000, clear the ILS runway 6 approach.
Penna at 3000 and clear ILS 06 approach, United 1807.
Number 4 Mike Whiskey, expect the LD approach, Bradley altimeter 3030.
3030 for Mike Whiskey.
So in about 15 minutes, I'm going to have to pull some stuff out of the oven, so we'll have to take a quick step away from the let them know we're ready to go. So the only thing we got to do now is set our flaps to 5, so we'll go ahead and extend those down. And we'll set our runway takeoff, RTO. Flaps are 5, RTO set.
Boston Center, L85 with you, 12,000.
L85, Boston Center, Roger, Bradley altimeter 3032.
3032, thanks, L85.
Not sure why it does that, but
Number 4 Mike Whiskey, cross Hartford after above 3000, cleared LDA approach, report procedure turn inbound.
Cross Hartford at 3000, clear for ILS 02 approach. Contact when established.
November 4 Mike Whiskey, you said ILS, just verify it cleared LDA runway 2 approach.
Right, clear for LDA approach, runway 2. November 134 Mike Whiskey.
All right.
Yeah, then 1807, verify direct Penna, Papa Echo, November Alpha.
Just working on it. We'll switch to Penn United 1807.
1807, okay, if you're happy to intercept from Honey, that's fine as well, just let me know.
Okay, I can intercept from Honey United 1807.
Then 1807, perfect, cross Honey at or above 1,800, cleared ILS from a 6 approach.
Honey at 1,800 and clear ILS 06 approach United 1807.
JetBlue 688 to send out, pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot's discretion is 240, JetBlue 688.
American 978, contact Boston approach 133.0, good evening.
33.0 American 978, good day. Boston Center, good evening. Air Canada 420, requesting IFR clearance to Montreal. I have information Alpha.
Air Canada 420, Boston Center, I have your request. Metro 771, climb and maintain flight level 380.
380, Metro 771.
Air Canada 420 is clear to Montreal Airport via Bradley for departure. The direct is Chester, you are, then I filed. Maintain 4,000, departure this frequency. Squawk 4625.
Clear for Bradley 4 approach, maintain 4,000. Squawk code 4625. Air Canada 420.
Canada 420, read back correct, expect runway 6, altimeter 3032.
Runway 6, altimeter 3032. Air Canada 420.
Boston Center, FedEx 1848 at Portland, ready to taxi to runway 29er.
FedEx 1848, runway 29, taxi at Golf, Charlie Alpha, cross runway 36 at Golf, and then hold short runway 36 at Alpha.
Runway 29er, Golf Charlie Alpha, cross 36 at Golf, and hold short 36 Alpha, FedEx 1848. Let's get our taxi lights on.
Boston Center, Southwest 3729 on the ground at Bradley, ready for taxi IFR to Baltimore.
Southwest 3729, Boston Center, runway 6, taxi via Sierra, Charlie.
Taxi to runway 6 via Sierra, Charlie, Southwest 3729.
Net at 1807, wind 050 at 10, runway 6, clear to land.
No, runway 6, clear to land, United 1807.
be pushing back onto taxiway Charlie?
Taxi via Charlie?
No, I cannot, 420. Will you be pushing back within the ramp, or are you going to end up on taxiway Charlie?
Push back at my discretion, end up on taxiway Charlie. Air Canada.
Okay, kind of 420. Are you able to stay within the ramp? I have an aircraft passing behind you on Charlie in just a few moments.
I'm not sure what you're saying, Air Canada 420.
Okay, I kind of 420. I'll work it out. Push back at your discretion on the device ready to taxi.
Seems like pretty straightforward instruction to me there. Asking him if he can hold short there. You got an aircraft taxiing.
November 10 Bravo, contact New York approach 120.8, good day. 120.8, 10 Bravo. FedEx 1848, cross runway 36 at Alpha.
Cross 36 at Alpha, FedEx 1848. I might be able to get a nice sunset if the stream, praying that it does, if it sticks out and holds out good, we might be able to get a nice sunset arrival into Burlington. I'm kind of over this flight. Like I said, I've tried this, I think this is 8th or 9th time that we've attempted this, so just kind of hoping for the best here.
At 1807, welcome to Bradley. Taxi Charlie and Echo to the ramp. Cross runway 33 at Echo.
Charlie Echo and cross 33 at Echo, you hit the 1807.
FedEx 1848, wind 02 at 11, runway 29er, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 29er cleared for takeoff, and we got those numbers. FedEx 1848. So we'll get lined up on the runway here. Turn on our auto throttle.
Well, good evening. You're going to 414 with you, level 330.
And we're going to go 40%. Stabilized and toga. Push forward on the stick until our airspeed's alive.
Boston Center, good evening, Air Canada 7075, flight level 350.
Air Canada 7075, Boston Center, welcome.
Airspeed's alive.
Southwest 3729 on departure, turn left heading 360, wind 050 at 10, runway 6, cleared for takeoff.
Full turn left at 330 at departure, got the winds cleared for takeoff, runway 6. Southwest 3729.
V1.
Southwest 3729 is verified heading 360.
And rotate.
Left at 360. My apologies. Southwest 3729.
No worries.
Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps 1. I don't know why it does that every time.
FedEx 1848, radar contact, say altitude.
Just passed through 3000, FedEx 1848.
FedEx 1848, thanks, climb and maintain at level 260.
Up to 260, FedEx 1848. my yoke just came off of the suction there. Try and get autopilot engaged here.
JetBlue 688 descend via the JFON 2 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3033.
Send by the JFON 2 arrival for 4 right, JetBlue 688.
Boston Center, good evening, American 69 with you, follow 350, direct pond.
American 69, good evening, Boston Center, welcome.
Thank you.
Delta 199 leaving airspace to the west and Cleveland Center is closing up. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good day.
I'll see you at Delta 189, thanks for the help. Boston Center, good evening. United 525 climbing through 10,000 for 14,000.
Sure, Guten Abend, United 525 Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Flight level 370, United 575.
Southwest 3729 radar contact, say altitude.
Southwest 3729 is currently climbing through 3,000 feet.
Southwest 3729, climb and maintain 10,000. Turn left direct veers under CMO navigation.
Up to 10,000, continue through navigation for Southwest 3729.
Southwest 3729, verify directed veers.
Heading to Veers, Southwest 3729.
Canjet 2230, contact Moncton Center 132.2. Canada 008, contact Moncton Center 132.2.
132.2 for your Canada 008, thanks CATC, sir.
See ya.
Let's get some more power in there and see if we can get climbing up over 10,000 a little bit quicker.
And 3220 for Canada 2230. See ya.
See ya. Southwest 3729, reset transponder squawk 4750. Climb and maintain flight level 340.
Transponder 4750 and up to flight level 340 for Southwest 3729.
Turn it for HSKEL now.
Requesting taxi, Air
Clear
Canada
through
420.
10,000, so we'll turn off all of our lights.
Air Canada 420, runway 6, taxi via Charlie.
Runway 6 via Charlie. Air Canada 420.
Boston Center, FedEx 1848.
FedEx 1848, go ahead.
What if we step away for about 5 minutes?
FedEx 1848, shore advice when you're back.
Will do, thanks. Alright, so I gotta go pull this food out of the oven real quick and we'll be right back.
Boston Center, Diamond 134 Mike Whiskey on LDA 2 approach.
November 4 Mike Whiskey, I didn't observe you making the procedure turn there, which is a requirement for the PRP rating. You want to go back out and have another go at the approach?
It does not say that in the instructions. I'll continue this approach.
Okay, continue the approach for now, I'll take a look. Runway 2, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 2, roger, for Mike Whiskey.
Boston Center, WestJet 428 with you, flight level 330.
WestJet 428, Boston Center, welcome. Mike Whiskey, the requirements for the PRP IFR number 7 rating says it's point number 3, executes the LDA runway 2 approach correctly, and because the leg from Hartford is near the 90 degrees and does not say no PT on the leg, you do need to fly that procedure trend. Does that make sense?
Understood. I'll go fly it again. Let's fail me. I'll complete here. Thanks. Paul Mike Whiskey.
Right, I can just take you out of vectoring for a new attempt, but if you want to redo the flight, that's fine as well.
I'll redo the whole thing and read it better. I appreciate it. Thank you. Paul Mike Whiskey.
No worries. For Mike Whiskey, see you next time. American 69, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Alright, pilot's discretion 240, American 69.
Requesting takeoff, Air Canada 420.
Air Canada 420 on departure, turn left, heading 360, runway 6, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back and we're turning for, I believe, Lebanon.
Left on heading 360, runway 06, cleared for takeoff, Air Canada 420.
And we are good to go to our standard altimeter. Boston Center, FedEx 1848, back with you.
1848, thanks. JetBlue 688, contact Boston approach 133.0, good night.
133.0, JetBlue 688.
Southwest 37, Fernand, I'm still showing a duplicate code on you. Let's try reset transponder squawk 4636 instead.
Transponder 4636 for Southwest 3729.
So we're going to set our range out just a bit. Well, I'm not sure what that line is. I've never seen that before. Huh. So I think we might be able to get a nice sunset landing here. We've got about 91 nautical miles left. We're going to be beginning our descent here actually pretty soon. So hopefully we'll
414, contact Moncton Center 132.2.
stick it out. I'm not going to click on anything outside of X-Plane right now. I'm not going to go look at the VATSIM maps, not going to look at Project Fly. We are going to do nothing to interrupt this this flight. I'm not trying to do this for the 9th or 10th time. So over this flight, I just want to continue on to the next location. We might even do another stream later on tonight, who knows. I think our next flight is somewhere a little bit further south. Towards New York Center, so we can actually get that pulled up real quick because I'm kind of curious where we're going to be going next in our series. So looking at our next flight, we'll be in the ERJ 190, so I have not actually flown that plane, so I might have to get into that and figure out how to set it up. I've never flown the plane before, so for that we need Boston Center and New York Center online, and we're going to go to KJFK in New York City area
altitude.
with JetBlue ERJ 190. So I think we've reached our cruise altitude, 26,000.
Canada 420, radar contact, say altitude. Canada 420, Boston Center.
Altitude 6,000. Air Canada 420.
Canada 420, thanks. Climb and maintain 11,000.
One 11,000. Air Canada 420.
Canada 420, proceed direct to the Chester VUR. That's Charlie, Tango, Romeo, and resume all navigation.
Proceeding to Chester VOR, Air Canada 420.
American 69, descend via the JFUN 2 arrival, runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3033.
Alright, we'll continue the descent on the JFUN 2 arrival. Expect runway 4 right, altimeter 3033, American 69.
FedEx 1848, clear direct Haddocks on the runway 33 localizer. Descend at Palace discretion to maintain 11,000, Burlington altimeter 3046.
The direct Haddocks for the 33 localizer, FedEx 1848.
FedEx 1848, verify descend at Palace discretion, maintain 11,000.
Roger, we'll descend at our discretion down to 11,000, FedEx 1848. So he wants us to go Haddocks. I'm not entirely sure where that is.
Boston Center, good afternoon. Go to 364 with you, hang level 370.
Angola 364, Boston Center, good evening, roger. Canada 420, seems to be tracking quite far west of Chester. Verify direct Charlie, Tango, Romeo.
Heading towards Chester, Charlie Tango Romeo, Air Canada 420.
420, thanks. Southwest 3729, contact New York Center, 125.32, good day. Southwest 3729, contact New York Center, 125.32.
125.32 for Southwest 3729. Good evening, thanks for the help.
Yeah, Canada 420, climb and maintain, flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Air Canada 420.
Canada 7075, contact Moncton Center, 132.2, good night.
32-2, Air Canada 7075, see ya.
See ya.
telling us we need a little bit of drag there. I think we're going to have a beautiful flight. Just checking our altimeter, looks good.
WestJet 428, contact Moncton Center 132.2, g'day.
322 for WestJet 428, good evening.
Boston Center, Airbridge Cargo 11 Heavy, good day. Airbridge Cargo 11, Boston Center, say altitude, climb and maintain, set level 310.
Airbridge Cargo 11 Heavy, passing 100,000 and climb maintain 31, flight level 310. Airbridge Cargo 11 Heavy.
Boston Center, Piper 5877 Lima is on the ground at 9 Bravo 1, ready copy IFR 2 Kilo Alpha Foxtrot November.
November 5877 Lima, Boston Center, contact Boston, departure 133.0.
Already did, they told me to come to you. 77 Lima.
Okay, you're within their airspace. Remain this frequency, I'll get back to you.
Boston Center, WestJet 112, currently at flight level 120, with told to hold at flight level 120, with you.
WestJet 112, Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain, set level 340.
Climbing to 340, WestJet at 112.
We're looking pretty good here.
American 69, contact Boston, approach 133.0, good day.
Alright, 1330 for American 69, thanks for the help.
Yeah.
What's our distance out? We're 23 nautical miles from Jano, which we're supposed to be at 7,000 according to Janed. 7,000. We need to switch our altimeter off of standard though, I know that much.
Piper 7, Lima, I'll just keep you on this frequency. Your clearance is available if I ready to copy.
Ready copy 77 Lima.
Piper 7, Lima, cleared from the Motherboard Airport to the Silver Ranch Airport. As filed, maintain 4,000, squawk 4646, hold for release.
Cleared to the Jaffrey Airport, as filed, I maintain 4,000, squawk 4646, and hold for release 77 Lima.
Piper 7, Lima, read back correct. How long before you're ready to go?
I'm ready to go right now. 77 Lima.
77 perfect, you release for departure, clearance would if not off in 5 minutes, if not off in 5 minutes, advise Boston Center of intentions on this frequency within 10 minutes. Frequency change approved, report airborne.
Roger, report airborne, 5877.
Evening, Boston Center, American 204 Heavy is with you, climbing through 28,100.
American 204 Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 390.
Climb and maintain 390 for American 204 Heavy.
FedEx 1848, descend and maintain 7,000, expect the ILS from a 33 approach.
Down to 7,000 and we'll expect ILS 33, FedEx 1848.
Boston Scanner Skywest 3059, 14.3 for 17,000 direct merit.
Okay,
Skywest
so
3070, no, correction, Skywest 3059 Boston Center, welcome.
frequency is 10.
Skywest 3059, the bridge port altimeter is 3031.
And our course is 326.
Boston Center, Piper 5877 Lima, 600 feet climbing 4,000.
Piper 77 Lima, make sure your transponder's on, please.
Roger.
Number 77 Lima, radar contact, keen altimeter 3035.
3035.
FedEx 1848 across Janet at 7,000, clear the ILS from a 33 approach. FedEx 1848, just carrier wave there, check that your microphone wasn't muted.
Yeah, well, sorry, we'll cross Janet at 7,000 and clear for the ILS 33 FedEx 1848.
Metro 771, contact Cleveland Center 134.9, good day. Metro 771, contact Cleveland Center 134.9.
349 Metro 771, see ya.
Charlie Tango 162 checking in Boston Center.
Charlie Tango Alpha 162 Boston Center, descend and maintain 2,000, Manchester Airport at your 2 o'clock, 15 miles, advice may have it in sight.
Alright, let's hop down into our FMC.
Send to 2000, report the field in sight. Approximately to my 2 o'clock.
We're gonna go flaps 30
Charlie
and
Tango Alpha 162,
131.
expect the visual approach on my 35, Manchester altimeter is 3033.
Charlie Tango Alpha 162, expect visuals 35.
So we got the ILS in here.
Average cargo 11, contact New York Center 125.32, good night.
What was our speed?
New York Center
131.
125.32. Average cargo 11 heavy.
So we're not going to reduce our speed until we get to Eco.
Charlie Tango Alpha 162, turn
Awfully
right
close to-
heading 350
no, that's,
there. Will be 12 o'clock and 8 miles.
Throwing off the terrain warnings.
350, Charlie Tango Alpha 162, 12 o'clock and 8 miles. Six.
Charlie Tango Alpha, sorry, that was garbled. Did you say you had your airport in sight?
I believe it's just the one that's right in front of me. Yep,
Yep, 12
airport
o'clock
inside.
is right in front of you, yes. It's 12 o'clock and 5 miles now. FedEx 1848, wind 0309, gust 19, runway 33, clear to land.
Clear to land 33, FedEx 1848.
Charlie Tango Alpha 162, requesting a loop just to shake off some speed right now.
Charlie Tango Alpha 160, do you have the airport in sight? Charlie Tango Alpha 160, do you have the airport in sight?
Charlie Tango Alpha 160, say again.
Do you have the airport in sight?
Roger, I do have the airport inside.
Charlie Tango Alpha 160, Roger. A right 360 is approved. Clear to visual approach on my 35, report final.
Flaps 20.
Roger that, report final, Charlie Tango Alpha 162, clear to land 35.
Negative, Charlie Tango Alpha 160, not clear land. You cleared the visual approach on my 35, report final.
Boston Center, good evening, Air Canada 400, climbing through 10,000 for 14,000.
Air Canada 400, Boston Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climbing maintain flight level 250, Air Canada 400.
United 525, contact Moncton Center 132.2.
Please.
United 525, contact Moncton Center 132.2.
Flaps 20. Go gear down. So we've got a bit of a crosswind.
United 525, thank you, good night. Viper 77, Lima advising you have the Jaffrey weather, when able to say approach request.
It's actually a very nice
Close to the weather, and
landing.
I'd like the VR Alpha 77.
Number 77, Lima, Roger, clear direct to Gardner VR, expect the VR Alpha approach.
Direct Gardner VR 77.
And we'll go flaps full.
Skyway 3059, descend via the
1,000
Roebuck
feet,
tree arrival, runway
stabilized.
4 right, Boston altimeter 3033.
Missed approach altitude set.
Arrival, runway 4 right, Skyway 3059.
Charlie Tango Alpha 160, requesting go around Jesus.
Charlie Tango Alpha 162, do you want vectors for the approach or happy to stay in the pattern?
Charlie Tango Alpha 160, I'm just gonna stay in the pattern.
Charlie Tango Alpha 160, Roger, enter right downwind runway 35.
Feet. We're gonna get ready to take over here shortly.
Charlie Tango Alpha 162,
600
enter
feet.
right downwind runway 35.
160.
500 feet. $300. Alright, and I'm taking over.
Boston Center, Piper 5877 Lima. It's just requesting turn in the one lap in the hold during the approach.
Well, it looks like our landing right didn't go up there.
Piper 7, assembly margin, I have your request, you can expect that.
Okay, Tango 162. Right, down on runway 35.
Charlie Tango Alpha 162, runway 35, clear to land.
Charlie Tango 160, runway 35, clear to land.
Boston Center FedEx 1848 clear of 33 on hotel.
FedEx 1848, welcome to Barrington. Taxi to the ramp and cross runway 1 if you need it.
Roger, taxi to the ramp, and we'll probably be crossing over there here shortly. Thanks for the ATC, see ya.
See ya. Canada 420, cross EPDOT at and maintain 11,000.
Alright, that was
Burlington
awesome.
altimeter 3046.
So let's check what our landing rate was. It was 308 feet per minute. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm glad that we're finally done with that.
Allow 002 Boston Center, climb and maintain flight level 350.
I'm not really sure where the cargo parks.
Descending to 111,000, altimeter 3046, Air Canada 420.
Nice.
Oh, this is a little bit different than what the chart shows. So, we will just go ahead and get disconnected, and we're just going to taxi on down here, I guess.
Number 7, San Lima, clear to the garden if you are. Hold 7.
So I just want to see outside where we're going to go. We're just going to go down here. Well, you know, we'll cross over here where this other FedEx plane is, and then we'll watch our landing and see how we did. Glad to finally had a nice landing. I'm not sure why our landing rate didn't plugin didn't work, but that's alright. We'll look into that a little bit later. So glad to be done with this flight and out of Portland, Maine and over to Burlington. Like I said, I've tried this flight so many times. This is the 9th time we've done this, and we're finally done with it. Could not feel better. We're just gonna take it in right here into this spot, and we'll check out the replay. That was a beautiful landing, I will say. and not just from the aspect of the touchdown. I'm talking about how it looked. You know, the time of day, the sunset, absolutely great. All right, so we'll go ahead and get parked here. Let's check out a replay. Pretty good, pretty good. We'll check it from our imaginary wing view. Not too bad, not too bad. And we'll check it from the tower. A little bit shaky. Not bad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream if you tuned in, and if you're watching it later on, be sure to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more streams like this and more videos like this. We'll be continuing our next stream into JFK down in New York City from Burlington. Another little bit of a hike. Until next time, this is Josh, the Limitless Pilot.